Don't be a grumpy cat. Good morning in the car, running late as ever. Stuck in traffic now at the moment, which is like kind of annoying. Always constantly running late. That's just the nature of the beast, I guess. Well, it's the nature of my beast anyway. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get on with this. Let's have some. Embrace it. Let's do it. And today I want to talk about lethargy, why we do and don't do things. So here we are, it's ridiculously bright behind me, unfortunately, so it's got the worst sort of colour balance and light balance, but there we go. As you can hear from my panting and just general healthiness, how late I am. So hopefully not going to be proper late, but just as you get in, it takes a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes to actually set everything up. So all people let me across the road now, which is amazing. So let's do this, let's get in there, let's get this on. Today is about procrastination, it's about lethargy, it's about that feeling of cannot be asked to do it, and why we get that, and then what you can do to get around it. It's horrible, and this week has been a shocker. Yesterday I did not produce an episode, as may be obvious, and I'll be honest, I had a huge sulk last night because Photoshop decided to not work. Even though I don't really need Photoshop to do the vlog, I spent so long trying to get Photoshop to work and on support with Adobe Creative, and in the end I went to bed with a big sulk, like a big baby, and threw all my toys out the pram and had a big sulk. So today is more of a catch-up and to do really with how to kind of combat that, really, hopefully, and yeah, so nearly there. Let's catch up in a bit. Running now, running-ish, more, but the day is going to be all about, what I want to talk about is procrastination and sulking and just general childishness, really, you know, why not getting your own way, why that really doesn't matter, or why it does matter, and how, you know, what should I do about it. So more rushing around, now I've got to go to a different direction, different place as I thought. So yeah, I need to get fit, but more on the actual guts of the story when I get 2 seconds. So back home now, after the kind of running around all day and stuff like that. So yesterday, last night, this was me, Grump Cat, or Grumpy Cat, and great gift from the kids, Grumpy Cat, love it. That was me the last 2 days. As I said, I had major problems with Photoshop. I was literally, forgive the pun, pulling my hair out, and it was an absolute nightmare. All fixed now, hence happy. Yeah. But the point is the whole thing about one, sort of procrastination, and two, kind of that sort of throwing all your toys out the pram. And the point being is that when this happened on Monday night, I'd already recorded the Monday's vlog, and I used Photoshop just to be honest, just to do the thumbnail. And there's like 50 million different ways of doing that, but I wanted to do it in the way I'd done it, and I couldn't understand why it wasn't working. And I went onto this big super sulk and did it in, I think I did it in Word on the Mac in Pages, and I did sort of a half-assed thumbnail, which to be honest doesn't really matter because I can always redo another one. Yesterday tried to do it, could not get it fixed, and just really threw all the toys out the pram. Didn't record a vlog yesterday because I just had the right hump. I was so annoyed. This was me yesterday. Proper annoyed. But had a great call with support, really helpful. I can't speak highly enough of Adobe Creative Cloud support. Superb service, absolutely remote onto my Mac and fixed it in sort of 5 to 10 minutes. absolutely superb. So thank you Adobe for that. But the point being that it's easy to kind of focus on the wrong things and procrastinate and not actually get the stuff you're supposed to do done. So I didn't vlog yesterday, which was a pretty crappy of me, and it's so easy to just get caught up and sort of blinkered into something that is not actually serving you, and you end up going down that kind of crappy avenue, and you end up sort of not achieving anything and going to bed feeling like this. And yeah, it was a nightmare. So it's kind of so easy to do, and we're in such a sort of in many ways like a privileged society, whereby we have so many things that work for us, and we almost have that expectation of things working, and when they don't, it's very easy to fall into the trap of going, it doesn't work and it's all terrible and all that kind of stuff. And it's ultimately ridiculous, you know. It is what it is, and it will get solved, but it's hard. And you know, I've now sort of observed myself, how I was like, and I was like, that is so ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, of feeling that way and not getting done what I was supposed to do, which I'd committed to do, is putting the day's vlog out. So, you know, I've missed a day. Yes, in the big scheme of things in the world, that doesn't really matter, but you know, I've made the commitment to do it every day, and then I missed it because I was having a sulk, and that's pretty crappy. And so I've sort of learned from it. I think that's the point, you know, if you can learn from it, anything, and then take that forward, and yeah, not procrastinate, and just get caught up with that single mind on thing that's going wrong. Sort of step back, look at it, and then see, well, okay, I can't do that. In my case, a nice thumbnail, but I still could do the video, and I still could edit it. So yeah, it's a lesson learned in my quest for this, and that's the whole point of this journey. Also, in that time, I have not been marketing my business, my sort of social media marketing and training help, and that kind of thing. So, and adding content and creating content out there in the wider world. So many things have suffered from that one little thing, and it's, you know, sort of looking at it now, and I'm like, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So the point being, all of this is, when something's not quite working, just step back from it and don't become grumpy cat. Just look at it objectively, and what else can you actually do if that thing isn't working. And pretty much I could have carried on doing it and it would have all been good. So yeah, everything's cool now. I'm super happy. And okay, this is probably going to be quite a short vlog today, but it's still there, and it's hopefully a good point and a good kind of useful thing about, you know, don't be like me, don't become a spoiled brat of a child when things don't go wrong. Just look at it objectively and realize it is what it is, and we can't always control everything, and sometimes things are going to go wrong, and ultimately things will go wrong. It's how we deal with it. As my great friend Brian Kite says, E plus R equals O, which is the event plus response equals outcome. The events are going to happen, good and bad. That's a given. How you respond to those events will ultimately determine the outcome, and you can respond in a positive or negative way, or a neutral way. But basically, the outcome is hugely determined by how you respond. So take that in mind, and yeah, hope you've got some value from this. A little bit sort of different, a little bit less kind of energetic because of time, and it's now, well, it's not even late now, but I've been kind of getting everything sorted. I'm now going to be going live on Facebook, kind of saying the same sort of thing as this blog, so let's see how this goes. Hello, Daz here. Hope you're very, very well. It's Wednesday night. It's being a spoiled brat and thrown all my toys out the pram and sulked massively. Reason for this is Photoshop didn't work. In fact, I'm filming this now. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening and take care, and see you soon. Vlog will be out soon, and I'll put a link somewhere. Bye bye. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Don't be a grumpy cat. Yeah. please, if you get some value and you're starting to enjoy these vlogs and want to sort of share my journey along this kind of business building and entrepreneurial route, I'd love you to subscribe. So hit that subscribe button and a like and leave a comment. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.